everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're back out here working on this truck. It's pretty chilly this morning. It got down to 39 overnight and it's really starting to feel like fall. And we're thinking we can maybe get in the field by the end of next week or maybe the beginning of the following week. So this is probably our last chance to work on this truck. We've got a few more parts gathered up and we're gonna try and get as much done on this thing as we can. I really don't think we're going to be able to get it done for harvest like we were wanting to. Things just didn't quite work out, but that's all right. We'll get it done. We'll have this winter to work on it, and hopefully it's a fairly mild winter again, and we don't have to have it somewhere in the heat like we did last year. So what we're going to be working on today is we got a new fuel tank. It's not new, it's used. It's off of another wreck truck. Dad found it on the internet, but it's a pretty good tank. We got a steering box since this one broke off. We ended up finding the one off of that wrecked frame that we bought. The people we bought it from took it off and had it sit on the shelf, and they decided that they'd sell it to us. So that worked out pretty well. So we can hopefully get this front end back together, get the fuel tank on, and get some fuel in it and air it up. Get it running, obviously, air it up, and then we can start working on this rear end. I don't know if we'll get that far today, but we're gonna do what we can. So the first thing we're gonna start on is the steering box. We got the top two bolts loose, but the bottom one was kind of fighting us and we kind of gave up on it and moved on to something else. But now that we have the tire on, we can't get the impact in there, so we're gonna try to bust it loose with a breaker bar. And then hopefully after we get it loose, it'll just come right off. I think they're lock nuts. It's either turned or it broke loose.
You feel it?
Yeah. It's gonna pop off. It's turning the whole thing. So it's turning the bolt behind. I guess we'll have to find something to hold it back there.
I'll hold it. I'll use the nut of that bolt. See what happens. Well, maybe. Nope.
Probably gonna have to impact.
Okay.
Alright, so we took the wheel off, that way we could use the impact, and that got it right off.
So now, I'm gonna get that off so we can get this out. We gotta get that one off of here too.
The fittings on that one,
Yeah.
and they just cut the line.
They cut the hoses, which that fitting's fine, but we gotta get this one off.
Okay.
And we gotta get this out. I don't know if I wanna do it while it's on there and use a fork, or if we wanna try to knock that out with a hammer.
Get them snugged up.
Sweet.
There. So we got the steering box mounted on there, and they just cut the drag link off when they took it off, so we're having some trouble getting that out. Air hammered it out, and now we should be able to put it together.
More than ever, see.
We also have another project. Got to put brakes on Maria's car, so working on that too.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
So these splines got kind of dinged up when the wreck happened somehow. We're not exactly sure how it happened, but we had to kind of clean these up a little bit, and we're having trouble getting the drive shaft back together.
Smack, I brought that.
I'm still thinking this one could use a little bit of work there. See, it looks a little bit wide on
There
this
too.
edge.
I think that's a system. That sucker's heavy. Crank him down.
Let me break my socket.
You know? Another bolt. I don't think so. That one? No. Got to go up a little more. Now she'll go. Be able to get on those.
I think so.
That's hard to go. I think that's it.
Well, we got the drive line back together, so we have steering now and we have drive line, so it should move.
Now I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna tighten those bolts on that drag link. Put that stuff all the way around him. The tank.
Well, lay it here and get it up against
Well, it's
there.
got sticky.
Oh,
on
it
one
does?
side. That's all I'm saying.
So do you stick it to the tank or the straps?
I think you stick it to the strap. I'm gonna go and hold it on that, or are we gonna have to have it over? I'm wondering if it'll sit in this groove.
Right. Yeah.
Try it. Got it. Line up, Riley.
I mean, you're 6 inches away.
That's where it's gotta be. These gotta be straight. So what do you wanna do? Put some of that stuff here and start it around?
That's what I was thinking, was just get it from here back to there, and then, I mean, we might as well do it around the whole tank.
Okay, that went through. Now, the problem is, we're not where we really need to be for sure. Yeah, we are. I dropped the nut on the ground.
Let's see.
I got it right here.
You want to put a washer on there?
Yeah, we probably should.
I think there's room.
One of these work.
Pull it one more. There.
Are we about where we need to be before
Um,
we get carried away?
it might need to roll towards you a little bit.
I don't think we can though. Work with me here. Not bad.
I think we can get it now.
We might have to hit that. Make it tighten. Let's just see what we got. Go ahead.
too far. So we have to take it apart and try and spin it and then tighten it back up.
And try to pry it out here at the same time. Since we got these where they need to be, you know what I mean? Go ahead and crack it up. Okay. So. Put a little more pressure on it. Okay. Hit the front again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Good.
How's that look?
It looks pretty decent on the bottom. It could go just a little bit more.
Well, you can go with some more.
Some more?
Yeah.
The back one. Get the front. Now, we hold pressure on it while we tighten it.
I don't know if that'll do much.
Or should I put the jack on the thing so it don't pull around?
Yeah, I suppose.
Go ahead. Sweet. I need to crank them down some more probably.
Yeah, so we'll have to clean this up later because the strap didn't cover it, but not a big deal.
Where did it impact that? Tighten them up some more.
Well, we got the tank mounted, steering box mounted. We ended up pulling the tie rod off because it's bent. So, are you gonna try and straighten that, or what are you gonna do?
See, I don't think we can get the one off the other axle and put it on.
Okay.
Just use that one.
So we're gonna try and switch the tie rod ends. It will need an alignment anyway, but that's probably all we're gonna be able to do before harvest. There's not a whole lot left. I say that and then stuff will come up, but pretty much the rear end is what our next focus will be. Airbags and those torsion rods and fenders and stuff like that. Then we can get the hood on, figure out what we're gonna do about a fender, and the grill's kind of messed up on the new hood that we got. So cosmetic stuff on the front after we get the back and after we get the rear end together. And in the middle of all that, we got the brakes done on Maria's car, so she should be in good shape now. The next video or two, we'll probably start getting in the field. We've got some soybeans that are really close. The corn's still pretty wet yet. It's I did some hand samples. It's up around 25 to 28% yet, so it's not quite there, but if we can get some beans out, that would be nice. Maybe next week or the following week. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that corn over there. It's definitely changing. It's starting to feel like fall. It was pretty chilly this morning. It warmed up a little bit now, so it's not too bad, but it's time. So anyways, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.